Well, welcome in when y'all get in. That was weird. I had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but we're back in action. But welcome in when y'all get in. We're gonna do a little message from your angels. I got the idea and they're not letting me go away from it, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. And we're gonna go ahead and sage up the area, even though I keep getting in trouble every time I sage. Every time I sage, I get in trouble. So hopefully I can sage and not get in trouble. Oh Lord. Anyway, welcome in. We're gonna get an angel message in. It's gonna be different than the other readings I've done. We're using this deck differently. They want me to use this deck differently today, so we're gonna go ahead and do that and see what comes out, see what comes through. Hopefully, y'all are feeling good, feeling blessed. Oh, okay. Well, off that, we already have the. That's all of them. Okay. So, some of you all. All right. So you guys, some of you all might be called to a new mission. Some of y'all's new mission is to use your voice more, to reveal messages that the divine is giving you specifically for you to give out. It feels like that's what's coming up, as well as on this mission that you're going to be doing. When you are going to be speaking from your voice, you are going to be protected from people who try to slanderize you or instigate, basically, because a lot of you all, um especially if you're an Aquarius, you most likely have Gabriel as your like your main angel, as your guardian angel. So a lot of people are being told to come up to the table and speak, whether that's speaking up about your life story or what you do, or however. It's like it just needs, your voice needs to be heard. It's about a throat chakra activation that's been going on. Yeah. For some of you, this mission might be to speak up against someone in court, uh, with Judgment, the Nine of Wands coming out. There are a lot of errors that are being atoned right now. A lot of people who doubted you and or tried to slander you, just enemies. They're no longer able to be your enemies. They look weird and goofy. Your angels want you to really know that it's not time at this point on your journey to be focused about how the outside world perceives how you give your messages or how you give what you give. It just needs to be mattering that you feel good releasing what you're releasing. Um, and as well as the universal medicine, being transparent enough to help others heal is a huge thing. Um, but you all been going through a lot of soul elevations or spirit elevations, just vibrational elevations altogether, which has caused a lot of new fire to pop up, is how they're saying it. There's like a new fire energy inside of you that needs to be nourished. And by nourishment, you're gonna like give it oxygen by putting it into, the using the power of your tongue, the power of mouth. So speaking, being more honest, maybe this is even being more honest with yourself or those around you. It doesn't even need to be like something big, but stepping into your power where you're not afraid to talk about who you are or what you are. Um, and again, just being like, it's something about your protection. Maybe you weren't speaking about who you were or speaking on certain things because you were afraid of a lack of protection, or afraid of being attacked, um, by like spells or like attracting certain spirits. But that's not the case right now. They really need you to know that you're safe to speak your voice. There is something there. There are things that you know of, that you are very knowledgeable of, that needs to be. Thank you for that bell. I don't know who. Thank you. But it's very important at this time to be very aware of that and to speak your truth, to speak what you know, and not be afraid to. I mean, we're in the age where we're supposed to. You're not like, you aren't going to be persecuted. You have left. I'm speaking to ones that have really been doing this work with themselves and working on speaking and grounding themselves heavily right now. But you have really been leaving this persecution energy, feeling like people are going to judge you, or even just know, because it's like, that people are going to judge you, but you used to like stick on with that thought, but now you're breaking those boundaries. And if you haven't broke those boundaries, your angels need you to know to break these boundaries, because again, your voice is golden. It's time for you to speak. Um, it's really about what you desire in life. Yeah, you are, every card that keeps coming out has like protection from something, protection from something. You are so protected. Use your voice. You are protected from your own embarrassment. You're protected from other people trying to embarrass you. You are protected and being comforted by the divine at this time. Your enemies can't do anything to you at all. And thank you for the donation. Your enemies cannot destroy what you have built with your voice. It is not their choice. They can't do it. So use your voice. Use it wisely, use it proud, use it boldly, and allow yourself to heal yourself by healing others in that sense. Is how it's coming through. Using your voice is going to be a very healing experience, especially for those that have that inner child trauma where they weren't listened to, or you just like maybe you just had public speaking fears as a child, or however, you know what I mean. It's these things are being broke. These chains that your ancestors had are being broke, and they're going to be tested, I'm hearing, within this next year, for like from now until next year of today's date. Whenever you're seeing this is going to be a big test for your voice activation, for you feeling comfortable in what you know and speaking about what you can speak on with bravery without having that fear. And the divine has been getting you ready. Maybe you've been taking tiny steps, but it's really time to step into your golden era where you're able to use your voice. Some of you might be wanting to get like singing lessons or learn how to sing, or however, or learn prayers better or chant or however, but it's coming to you now, so you know almost the power that you're going to be having. You put so much pressure on yourself, and as well with Gabrielle being out here, it's like they want you to know that if your angels talk to you how you talk to you, you'd be pissed off, or you would just like drop them immediately. But they're showing you, and they're trying to let you know that they don't think of you that way. They're helping you with these great works. You're able to move forward. You just need to listen to how you feel. These ideas that you keep getting of, oh, I should do this, oh, I should do this, I need to do this, like this would be a fun thing to do. You feel drained, you feel exhausted, you get heart issues, you don't perceive things clearly because you're not in the energy of doing so. It's that firefly energy that you need to get attuned to of, here's the idea, let me go ahead and start doing this. Even storyboarding, writing things down, taking notes of things, getting familiar with how you speak, and as well not judging how you speak. We all speak on different levels, and it doesn't matter how professional or how profound your words are. You speaking the way that you need to speak is plenty enough. Even if you stutter, even if you get a little gagged on your voice or whatever, it's okay, because at least you're speaking and at least you're doing what you need to do. If people are going to focus about judging you on those small bits and tidbits, then that's their fault. Like that's their own issue. They should, like, if they can do better, then why aren't they doing better? They're not doing anything at all, so they can shut the fuck up, right? But I mean, again, destruction of the enemy, endings in rebirth, intellectual talent provides knowledge. This is all about you giving to yourself, letting the divine speak through you. Some of y'all might be getting used to channeling. Maybe you're just not used to letting yourself fully, releasing yourself fully and channeling. Allow yourself to fully get used to channeling. Allow yourself to fully embody the divine and how the divine wants to talk through you. Getting to know yourself in that way. And you're not going to have, it's not going to be as bad as you think. There's like an energy of despair that's coming through. But you don't have to worry about that despair. You don't have to worry about those things. If someone truly has an issue with it, that's their fault. They shouldn't be having an issue with it. They don't have to bring it to you. They don't have to do anything about it, really. They can just sit around and not talk about it if it's an issue. That's what they have to understand. That's what they have to grasp, heavily grasp, because it's not your fault that someone doesn't like how you speak or what you're speaking on. They're looking at it, it's bothering them, they should go away and do something else with their life, right? They're combative, you're not. And not being combative doesn't mean you're losing. When you're spreading wisdom, there's no need to debate. Because only lies need that sort of rebuttal. Only liars, only fucking energy vampires need that type of rebuttal. So don't do it. This is all about submitting to a higher order as well. This is going to bring in new friends, bringing in new healing. It's going to appease a lot of That's so funny. Anyway, I think we're back. I think we're gonna be good. I need to sage more. Um, gonna do it anyway. And if these people get mad at me, I'm gonna just tell them to fucking get a prayer circle going in the fucking lobby or something. Cause I ain't dealing with this shit. It's my business. This is my life that I'm trying to give y'all with this shit. Anywho, this is gonna cure a lot of divine anger in the sense of really the divine not being angry in the sense of not being able to speak, not being able to get what they need out. Truth and justice is here. And a lot of your fortune comes from you using your voice. I know we talked about that before on a reading, but it really is a lot of your justice, a lot of your fortune comes from you using your voice, using what the divine has given you, the tongue being the magic wand, and you being able to create whatever you desire from it. This is how the divine is going to give you grace. This is how the divine is going to give you your peace back. The peace that you've lost isn't from someone taking it from you. It's from a lack of speaking. It's from feeling like you wouldn't be heard. It's from believing that you're not going to be heard. It's from being scared of speaking and then attracting outside forces that don't belong to you. But that fear in itself is what creates those. We talked about that as well with the manifestation stuff. Get real in tune with who you are and how you wish to speak. Don't be afraid. Truly delve into who you're supposed to be at this time. It doesn't matter if you're still learning a subject. It doesn't matter if it's a long or short video. You simply just need to get it out. Even if you're just uploading like 10-second videos on TikTok, just like rambling real quick, you need to get something out. A lot of bottled up emotions end up being a lot stagnant and hurting us a lot more because we let them out through our vocal cords. This is how, I mean, provides consultation and compensation. This is literally what you have to do. Queen of Pentacles. Realize the abundance is already within you. Realize that everything, and actually, don't even realize it because that's a secondary. Actualize it. Make it a primary decision to see that your peace of mind comes from you speaking the thoughts that are bombarding you. And even if it's not speaking, it's Gabriel, and it includes knowledge and wisdom and protection with that degree. So even like remembering that an empty mind is the devil's playground. And even if it's just studying something or getting, talking with people about things that you don't know about but interested in, like reading books, however, getting new knowledge, filling up that space that's causing a bunch of delusion and confusion from you that you end up projecting on others. You need to really tap into these vocal gifts. Allow yourself to be an actual vessel for the divine if you wish to be one, right? It's not just a part thing, it's a whole thing. And again, like some of you, it might be needing to vocalize about your child, helping other people who have also like lost their children through bad like parents and shit, or the legal system, or unfortunately through a loss of like life. However, or evolution of life, I should really say. Like, speak on it. Help others heal in these ways because you are one of the ones that have made it through this stuff. And you're still standing. And even though you're still hurt, even though you're still in that energy of not understanding why, it's important to speak. Get it off your mind. Allow other people to see this. Allow yourself to see how many other people are going through it. It only hurts so much because you feel like you're alone. It only feels like it's unbearable because you're holding it all in. And you might be talking to a few people about it, but it's like your voice needs to be heard by those who can fully understand you, by those who can fully grasp the pain that you've been through, the events of your life, the actual correlation that you need. And thank you so much, Mark, for the goodness gracious, for the gifts. But really, like, share the gift of understanding, of wisdom that you have with these things. Your angels really want you to just speak about what you've gone through, no matter what it is. It could even be like sharing stories of your childhood or just telling fairy tales online, or however. It could even just be like reading a book that you like. and then forming like an online book club. It's just something about using your voice to connect with people, because it's time. It's time to fully step into who you're supposed to be. And with a lot of this Mercury retrograde, it's bringing out a lot of issues where you haven't been able to speak. Because it's about you not knowing things. Light up understanding and acquires knowledge reverse. It's like there's been this study period where you've been getting this information that you need to get. The Knight of Pentacles, you've been felt, it's like it's halted. Things have just not been moving forward for you. And it's important that in these stagnant periods, not to think of it as like punishment or as things aren't getting better. The stagnancy is showing you that the energy is shifting, and it's up to you to shift with it and using your voice. Motivation, exactly, lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated, those that are around you that have fallen, that have made it through who have gone through the trials that you made and are struggling with it. Allow yourself to be that voice to help these people heal. Allow yourself to be the voice to really allow these people, they're lost. They don't know who else to go to. They don't know who to talk to. It's the same thing when you found this channel. It's that same effect that you're going to be giving to people, no matter how big it gets or however. You're going to share that ripple effect. You're going to allow others to be able to feel like they're not alone and be able to communicate with them. Like, this is truly what the divine wants us to know while we go through these things. We have Uriel that wants to pop out too. So Gabriel and Uriel are around you, and they're trying to tell you about this. This is a transformation that's coming around for you. And it's one where it's going to connect you more with the divine. It's one that's going to really allow you to see. And it might even be speaking through your music. You might not know how to rap or sing, but you can do slam poetry or however. And thank you for the donation as well. But really, it could be anything. It just be using your art to speak, using your body to speak. It doesn't have to be a vocal thing. Speaking can be with an art, drawings, paintings, dancing, however, just allowing yourself to get within the movements that you need to alleviate and remove these throat chakra boundaries, or these expression boundaries that you have. And even if you don't, even if you're planning on doing something, the divine wants you to take it serious, put real effort into it. Again, we have you're saving yourself is what the divine needs you to know. The divine can only do things if you meet them halfway. You have to be the first one to say you're going to save yourself. You have to be the one to make those moves. And the divine really wants you to know that these moves are very possible for you. These moves are very grandeur for you. And you need to move forward with them. You need to save yourself. You can save yourself. You are the healer. You are the savior of your story. It's your life. And again, for some of you, it's really about someone that you were with, like if maybe like a marriage or a divorce that really put a blockage on your throat chakra or just on your expression. It made you feel like you were unworthy or unheard. And that doesn't need to exist. You can allow yourself to really talk and to be the divine essence that you're needing to be. Again, fame and renown, voyages, great discoveries, commerce, you're bringing people together. This is you being in the right hand of God at this point in time, where you need to really speak what you desire to speak. And again, like here is makes the truth known in legal proceedings. Some of you are being called to make the truth known in legal situations, but whatever this is going to be, it's liberation and deliverance from enemies, both visible and invisible. You're going to be freeing yourself from all sorts of enemies, internal enemies that you had yourself, external enemies that were projected onto you. They really want you to know it's time to use your voice. I don't know why I'm getting called to use the Shadow Tarot, but I am, so we're going to go ahead and use it. And see what's going on with that. So Spirit, what's going on with that? Okay, you just want to spin around with a little disco ball. We have, I'm just going to say Hathor, because I don't want to say the Greek name today. So we have Hathor. But we have Hecate, truly. It's patience, a guide through the labyrinth, freedom from old emotional ties, attachments, resentments, and habits, preventing personal development. The right time to evaluate our behavior and actions, a crossroad, dependence on the phases of the moon, dreaming, prophetic dreams, accumulation of wealth and status, fruitfulness, nurturing, synthesis, fertility, willingness to help others, grounded in the life process. The successful result of hard work, a woman of importance, a helpful woman, or a woman of influence. Again, like this is you needing to step into your feminine energy, or maybe you're just a woman that needs to use their voice more, you know? But regardless, it's time for you to step into your energy and using your voice, speaking what you desire and allowing yourself to be within that energy. This is your time to truly shine and to stand on the pedestal. You no longer are held back by, and you just want to, you don't want to spin around like disco balls today. It's like this flip-flop. I'm even holding the book upside down. There's like a flip-floppy energy, though, where you want to do it, but you're not jumping into it yet. You're like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, but you're not taking the actions to. We have Centaur Chiron reverse, so black sheep, misunderstanding, estrangement, absorbed in the thought, master, mentor, learning and teaching, competence, a versatile personality, multiple charisma, an unattended blow, carelessness, cause and effect, new approaches, innovation, unusual qualities in reverse. You're not seeing yourself as who you truly are. You're taking an old approach to a new situation, and that's not helping you at this time. And if you don't know, Chiron is the healing. It's the healer placement. So you're not taking action with your healer placement. You can look on your chart to see where your Chiron's, what it's in as well to help you with this. But it's really about speaking what you desire to speak, like using your voice. It's really like you're not the black sheep. That is a term that keeps people stuck in like a negative thought pattern. You're not a black sheep. You were just not respected in a family. That doesn't make you a black sheep. That doesn't make you a sheep at all. That just means that you were around energies when you were born that did not respect you. It's simple as that. And you don't have to label yourself as anything that is undesirable or has these sort of like undertones to them, because they really do hold you back. But the Witch of Frodam is in reverse. Who sows the wind will reap the storm. Self-centeredness, envy, lack of knowledge and experience, plan for failure and attacking a stronger contender. You're ready for this. You aren't like being selfish by using your voice. You don't have to plan for failure anymore. You don't have a lack of experience or knowledge when it comes to these things. You're not attacking someone who's stronger than you. You're not doing something that you're unable to do. You're doing what's within your rights, within your reign. And it's time to step up to it. I'm going to get one more card from this. Okay. We have Archmighty's Mirror. Why do I keep picking up the book upside down? So it's really like your life is, I'm hearing all sorts of shit right now. I'm getting the Prince of Bel-Air, like my whole life, like your whole life is flipping upside down, okay? But Archmighty's Mirror. Ingenuity, resourcefulness, extraordinary thinking, knowledge, skillfulness, a unique way out of a situation, an ace up to sleep, originality, confrontation, an explosive situation, a fever at fever's pitch, an explosive temper, and a triumph of reason. So again, like you speak your truth. You know a lot more than you think you know, and thank you for the donation. You know a lot more than you think you know. You are a lot smarter than you think you are. But that's the thing. You keep thinking that you're not. You keep allowing these past, and then we have Spoon of Rosemary followed by Trolls, and I already know that Spoon of Rosemary is protection. You are protected from anyone that tries to come to you and tries to act as a denominator within your life. Act as someone who is only there to bother you. You are protected from these people. You don't have to acknowledge them. You can just simply ignore them, and that not be a thing that's hard for you to do as well, is getting used to that. But you have to step into that energy. You have to play around with that energy to understand how you are going to ignore those people and how you can maneuver your own ways around it. You know what I mean? You don't have to have your comments on videos. You can turn them off. You don't have to look at them. You don't have to do anything with them, or you can completely engage. But your angels need you to know that it's really time to step forward and enter this new phase with joy, with full trust. Okay, I need one more, Spirit. If we can get one more. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have Kangaroo. A 9-9 cycle is at play. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. Commit to it fully. You have all the strength and stamina you need as long as you move forward and not backwards. Blue Jay, intuition. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you are free to take flight at any time you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. Badger, endurance. Whatever you seek, your tendency and fate. Oh, I'm not even holding the card up the right way. My bad. Whatever you seek, your tendency and faith will always be paying off. Know that no matter the temporary outcomes, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that is best for you. And last but not least, giraffe, which is reflection. If you are facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making a decision. You're advised to turn the problem around into in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. See things from a bird's eye view. Allow yourself to identify with how you feel rather than how you think. When you are in a situation and you start, what if someone does this, what if someone does that, and you start feeling weird, that's the first wrong step. And we'll say the wrong step for that for sure on this. You don't need to worry about how other people are going to see you or deem what you're doing. You need to take the first step on how you desire to take the first step. You need to take the first step on however you deem it to be. It doesn't matter if someone says that's wrong or whatever, oh, I wouldn't have done that. Well, then you're not doing it, are you? So then good. I'm glad you wouldn't do it that way because I am. And if you don't want me to take that step, then you can look away because I already took the step and it sucks to be you. Like, do you have to have that type of attitude? And thank you again for the donation. But truly, step into this era where you use your voice, where you're not afraid anymore of people and their opinions. And their opinions are really truly their own issues that they can't comprehend and that they have been judged for in the past. They hold on so tightly that they have to project it on the other people. You don't have to worry about it like that. You don't have to worry about people making fun of you for what you're doing. Like, let them make fun of you. Let them prove how shallow they are, because it's not your problem. It's not your fault. You don't have to listen to these people. You don't have to listen to the opinions of others, especially if they're not, for you. There's a difference between a truth and an opinion, and a lot of people that I'm feeling just like are coming towards you have an opinion. They feel like it's this. They feel like, oh, I can judge you because you're this, and I disagree with it because yada, yada, yada. Well, shut up. No one cares. If you're not telling the truth, it don't fucking matter. Why do all y'all want to come out? Damn. Everyone wants to come out and talk. But it's a difference between spreading truth and spreading just inferior bullshit, The truth is fully true. The truth cannot be combated against. The truth can be denied, but the truth cannot be combated against because the truth doesn't need any evidence to boost it. The truth just is. But we have divine guidance with Archangel Sandalphon. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternate approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. The Magician, Archangel Raziel. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear in successful beginnings. The Empress with Archangel Gabriel. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. The King of Gabriel. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture and leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success and genuine concern for others. We have Epiphany with Archangel Raziel again. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. The 9 of Michael. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. The Empress with Archangel Raphael. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, and the power of love. The 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. The Queen of Raphael. Follow your heart. Kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. Follow your heart. a love for home and family, and trustworthy psychic information. Oh, I'm losing it again. We have the Emperor, Archangel Uriel, stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation and ambitious plans. The Two of Raphael, two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits, and don't give up on those you love. And thank you for the donation as well. Thank you, thank you. The High Priestess, Archangel Hanael, powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information, and be at peace. The Six of Gabriel, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, or promotions. Justice, Archangel, I felt called to say that out loud. That's the first one I read out of all these. But Justice, Archangel Raguel, fight for justice and equality, rulings made in your favor, and don't give up. So there's justice being made in your complete favor. That's the only like purple card that I read like that. But really, the Nine of Ariel, your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. And last but not least, the Eight of Gabriel, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, and important communication. So seriously, they just want you to talk. Use your voice. Use your voice. Don't go in comment sections. Use your voice. Speak it out loud. Don't just type it. Speak it. Allow your body to fully and develop and embrace what you desire to say. Don't just type it out. Type it out, sure, but say it as well. Say it out to yourself. Say it in a video. Do whatever you need to do, but verbally express it, or dance it out, or however, express it with art. Do something. Don't keep it bottled up, because this is how you're going to move forward with your life. This is how you're going to truly get the abundance that you desire, by not holding yourself back, making the things that you have to make, not worrying about who's going to see it, because if they see it, cool, that's just another viewer that you get. It doesn't matter if they're viewing it for hate or viewing it for love. It's another view for you. Congratulations, that's more than what they have. Because, you know what I mean? That's how you really have to look at it. A view is a view. It doesn't matter their intent. You're protected. You're loved. You're safe. There's nothing that can harm you. You are out of harm's way. The cycles are over. It's just time for you to truly express yourself and to give yourself that relaxation that you desire. But that's the message that they wanted me to get out. It's a little short one, but that's what they really wanted me to talk about to y'all for a minute. I was just chilling down, about to do something else, and they said, why don't you just do this real quick? And I was like, I got you. So thank you, angels, for giving me this message to give. Thank you, the Godmother, Father. Thank you to the ancestrals, the ancestors, the cosmic families, the souls and spirits, respectfully, and thank you all as well for being here. If you didn't know, the video about the mental illnesses is up as well, if you want to go check that out. But regardless, if you are interested in bracelets, hit up Spirit Otter with code Subliminal20 in the description for 20% off. If you're interested in any of my services, readings, books, however, you can either email me or use the order form and I'll get you set up that way. But regardless, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations, whether energetic or financial. And thank you to everyone here that donated as well. I greatly appreciate you all. Mercury retrograde is killing me. It's 3 days away. It's going to get worse and worse, and I'm so ready for it. I'm just going to be stuttering like a crazy maniac for the next like few weeks. It's going to be funny as hell. But to the ones that donated here during the stream, I'm greatly appreciative of y'all as well. Without further ado, though, I love each and every one of y'all to the moon and back, tenfold and forever. I truly do. You all have this. Use your voice. Express yourself the way you need to. You got this. I love you all so much, and I will see you later.